What's up, everybody? Jim with Reverb.com. We're at the Ernie Ball Music Man booth, and I'm here with a man who needs very little introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is John Petrucci.
Hello.
Thanks for hanging with us, man.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome, man.
Nice to be here.
So, man, how long have you been playing Music Mans now?
Over 16 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unbelievable. And so this is kind of the latest incarnation, if you will, of the signature?
You know what? This actually is not the latest. The latest is a JP16.
Okay.
Which we'll get to.
Okay, cool.
But this is in a class by itself. It's called the Majesty, and this is my total pride and joy as far as design and doing something that was unique, innovative, kind of solved a lot of problems, answered a lot of questions.
What problems did this one solve for you?
Well, for one of them, for example, is higher fret access. So as you can see on this guitar, it's very easy to visualize. Normally a guitar will kind of cut in right around there, but we have taken away the meat right there, which you don't usually see guitars doing that, as well as giving more access to the lower frets. So since there are 24 frets, if you're playing some crazy thing and you have a big spread with your left hand, you can get right up there. That was a big one. It's also the first of my models to be a neck through design, and that's helpful as well. It's also extremely light, so you can play this forever and not get a backache.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So do we have a JP16
We do.
here?
We do.
Let's check this thing out. Okay, so it's a little bit different. This one's a little bit more, kind of rounded and contoured.
Yeah. Well, this guitar is more of like a continued, the continued progress of like the 13 and 15 and guitars like that. So it is a bolt-on, unfinished roasted maple neck, so it looks really beautiful and it feels great.
I also saw that you're using gigantic frets.
These frets are now the frets on all my guitars are stainless steel, and they're all the same size. And so is the neck carve, the fretboard radius. So from guitar to guitar, they're all going to feel really consistent. With this one, it's based on the JP15 shape, but we reintroduced this feature called the scoop, which basically it premiered on the very first model that we had. And this is the first of my models to have a Floyd Rose on it. All the other models have Music Man bridges designed specifically for my guitar, but this has a Floyd Rose Pro and a locking nut, so that's what differentiates this as well. So the scoop and the Floyd Rose, but all the other things, the illuminator pickups, the boost on the volume control, the tone tap, the dimensions of the neck, they're all the same.
It's super cool, man. I really love the sparkle finish too. I mean, I know it's aesthetic or whatever, but it looks rad.
No, absolutely, and that's something that I wanted this guitar to kind of have a real deep, rich look to it, and we were talking about a bunch of blacks and stuff like that. Sterling Ball had the idea of more of this mocha thing where under the light you can see the brown, but in certain lights it kind of just looks black with a sparkle, but as you turn the guitar you can see a bit of the deep brown.
So tour plans for 2016, what's the plan?
Well, Dream Theater has a new album that's coming out on January 29th. It's called The Astonishing.
That's next week.
Why am I here right now? Yeah. It's called The Astonishing. It's a 2-CD, 2-act concept rock opera, crazy adventure. And it comes out on the 29th. We start touring in February. Our first show is February 18th at the Palladium in London.
Well, you can find the guitars on Reverb. You'll find the record at any record shops that still exist.
Absolutely. It's out on Roadrunner Records, and it'll be everywhere.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks so much, John. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Great meeting you, man.
All right, same here.